I thought against Oklahoma we were very cut in. I thought we controlled a lot of the game, executed stuff. Today we were just kind of all over the place. Credit to them. Samuels has made a lot of improvement. Bain, obviously made big shots. And Nemhard is really improved. And but we keep battling. We keep giving ourselves chances, but we have to play smarter. Can't have some breakdowns on defense, and we got to take care of the ball on offense and have a little better shot selection, a little better consistency if we're going to make some progress. And Mike McGurl's been pretty consistent and just didn't give us much. And then you miss 5 straight free throws. You just keep hurting yourself. Give yourself a chance. And so it's just, it's frustrating, disappointing for the guys. They care. They prepare to win. That's why we're close. The coaches do a great job. You can blame it on youth, new, whatever, and that no one wants to hear that. It's just we got to get better. We got to be a little smarter. Got to get some consistency where we know we're getting something out of this, getting a consistent production out of guys every game, and that just so far it hasn't happened. Antonio got hurt Sunday, jarred his shoulder, sprained, and just kind of in a walkthrough thing. It's crazy stuff, but it's kind of been typical of our season that we've had to deal with one thing after another.
What was the big thing that went wrong during their run at the end of the first?
Obviously they make 4 threes. We lost 2 guys. We lost Bain twice. He's a pretty good player. He's number 1 on the scouting report. We got to, and then the last one was a loose ball. Take care of it. Go get it. I would have dove on it. The officials are always on me for going on the court too much, but maybe I need to dive on it and get a technical. Maybe I'll wake up our guys and get them to play a little harder. I don't know. But, there was they have 4 threes to finish the half. Yeah. And, that when you think about it, the last one's probably the difference in the game. When you go back, that little play, that loose ball, go get it, dive on it, don't let them get a shot off. But we didn't do that, and they jumped up and made a big one.
Obviously, the guy sitting next to you played really hard tonight, and I know it's got to be painful for Xavier. Just how would you assess his night and just how he's been able to step up in a leadership capacity?
Well, he cares, and you asked about leadership the other day. I think he spoke up. He's speaking up more. He's trying to be more productive. I think once in a while he tries too hard, and he tries to do a little too much. But I'd rather have that than the other way. But he's given us a chance, and now we got to have some other guys follow that and give us a chance to be successful.
And Xavier, this is kind of new territory for you, being at 500 this late into a season. Just what is your mindset right now? What kind of sense of urgency maybe do you have going forward?
Just getting back to more watching film, getting these guys ready and focused in on what's coming hand in Texas coming up next. Just getting a dub there at Texas. That's our big mindset right now. We're taking it game by game. We just got to do a little bit better.
Came really close to another 20-point game. How would you assess your play tonight?
Just doing what I can to help my team win. Don't worry about the stats right now.
Xavier, how do you attribute the missed assignments at the end of the last 3.5 minutes of the first half when they got some shooters loose?
We broke down in probably the worst time of the game, worst part of the game. End of the half, end of the game as well. Just can't keep breaking down those positions. So got to execute and just not break down. Really, that's about it.
Xavier, is it hard to listen to your coach say that the team isn't just making these small plays like free throws and diving on the ball, and that might be the difference in a game?
Definitely, we never know. It's a 50-50 ball for a chance, It can go either way. It can be the possession that help us win. So we just got to be on our horse, being more active, being more competitive, and just having that edge in that fight, especially now being 500 right now. So we got to get some wins, got to get some toughness to us.
Bruce, it's just another one of those games where you guys had your opportunities down the stretch and it just doesn't end up going your way. Is it that simple, or is things just not bouncing your way, or is there something you can do?
You look at Oklahoma, we kind of dominate. I shouldn't say dominate, but we were in control a lot of that game and did a lot of good things, but they came back and found the way to win at home and made the plays. Now, this game, probably TCU deserved to win, but it looked like maybe we were going to be the one that come back and find a way. But to their credit, the tip-in at the end, David makes a big shot. I should have called timeout. Hindsight, get our defense set. We got a young team. We still made him make a tough shot. Nimhart, he's been their go-to coach. Told them many times in the scouting report, they go to him at the end of the game. He put up a tough one. I haven't watched it, but obviously we didn't get the box out, and they got the tip and to win the game.
I guess in regards to that, I mean, how tough is a situation like that when you have a team that is this young in a late game situation like that?
It's tough because they haven't been through it, whether it's offensively, defensively, and and I hate to say you keep learning from it, but that's part of it, and I like our guys. They care. They keep competing. I believe in them. We just got to get a little smarter within the game and at the end of the game. And if we do within the game, it's going to make the end of the game a little easier.
Yeah, Coach, just general thoughts on what David gave you guys tonight off the bench?
Well, Cardi gets in foul trouble. David has to play a lot of minutes. Obviously, the big shot at the end. I thought he did a nice job of helping us in the first half until that last 3 minutes of keeping us in the game, and made some nice plays. And again, I've told you guys, I've told David many times, I just need him to be a little more intense, a little more a sense of urgency every day. He's got to get a little better habits, and I think he can be a good player and help us. But we need everyone. We got to have some sense of urgency's got to be there and some consistency if we're going to make any progress.
Bruce, going back to Xavier, he almost had back-to-back 20-point games. And what ways recently have you seen him maybe elevate his game even more?
I think, one, it really matters to him. I think, two, a little bit, I think early it was too much. It mattered so much. He was just so tense. And I've told you guys, I told him, smile, relax, let it come, let the game come, do what you do. I think he's letting the game come a little bit. We're running stuff for him. The guys are finding him. And he's scoring in more than one, and just shooting the threes all the time. Tonight he goes 1 for 6, but still ends up with 19. He gets to the free throw line, gets to the hoop. He's scoring in more ways. So I think that's helping him, which is helping us.
Xavier, Coach mentions about being that guy on the billboard. Is it tough to be that guy on the billboard this year?
I'll just go out there and play my game, Don't worry about what outsiders say about me or anybody else think about me, and just doing everything I can to help the team get a W.
Xavier's at a focal point to put the ball on the floor tonight, get to the basket and get to the free throw line as well.
We just attack what the defense gave us. Game plan was that we knew they were going to be late on ball screens as well. That they were going to tag late. They're going to have some guys open in corners. If we would have knocked down some shots, it would have definitely helped us out tonight.
Bruce, I know you touched on this yesterday, but when you have had so much winning the last couple of years, how do you personally handle 7 losses in 14 games now? What do you do to keep your head straight?
It's helping them get better, and they got to want to get better. They got to stuck. I told them after, we have to continue to prepare like they've done. They got to continue to care like they've done, and now in practice, we we have to do a better job of executing. Some of it, every day it seems somebody else is hurt. We never have continuity with practice. That has hurt us, and I'm not making excuses. It's a fact of life. It's tough to go 5-on-5 because, we've had this guy out, that guy out. Cardi, I'll be honest, may not practice for a couple days now. So that'll not make it any easier to get some continuity. But, I just, as a coach, I got to help them. That's my job. Several years ago, you asked, how do I stay positive? Because that's my job. One, I have a strong faith. And I've always said I'm a miracle. I shouldn't be. I was never a great player. It was a miracle to get to this position, have this opportunity. I've worked hard, and I've done it because I think I have my heart and mind in the right place, and that's with the kids and helping them be successful off the court and on the court and care about them later. And if you do the good things will happen. And that's all. That's the only way I know how to do it. And I'm not perfect by any means, but I care, and I hope that work ethic and passion carries over to the guys. And I get David a little passion, that would be nice. Get Levi a little more passion, that would be nice. And but I'm going to keep trying, and maybe we can break through.
Is Cardi hurt? Is that why he's not going to practice for a couple days?
He's been hurt every day. He's got his hand taped, his knee hurts, everything hurts. So.
And then the TCU had 10 threes. What was some of the main issues in defending the three tonight?
Well, if you take away the 4 at the end of the half, it's pretty much different. But you still look at the defensive numbers. For the game, it's pretty good. 33, 37, 52 from the free throw line. We did a great job guarding the free throws too. So, it's that's a joke. But the one thing you guys had, we were 17 for 29 from 2, and I think we got to learn. Part of being smarter is we can't shoot every 3, and when they're open and we've moved it, that's fine. If not, we'll get to the hoop, get to the free throw line. I think Xavier's done a little better job of that now.
You guys are so close in all these games. What do you think it's going to take to score that extra point and get over the hump in the next one?
Just execution, being smart with the ball, not trying to rush it and make the hero play.
What was going through your mind on that last three-pointer? How did that unfold for you?
Coach is always on me about being ready to shoot. And I seen 2 go to Mike, and then he just passed it to me, and I shot it with confidence.